Hello everybody, my name is Sydney. I am an astrologer and tarot card reader, and here is our card pulls and updates for the new moon happening April 27th. We have a new moon in Taurus. So what does the new moon mean? New moon is a time of manifestation. It is a time of bringing energy into our reality, literally getting very clear on what we want to bring in and spending some time with ourselves and really focusing our energy to align ourselves to best bring in our manifestations. Where when we have a full moon is also a time of releasing. So we just had our full moon a little while ago. We were in that period of sort of stillness, and now we move into this energy of manifestation and energy. So let's see what kind of overall themes we are getting for the Taurus new moon. Already on the bottom, I just saw this one and I have to pull it out. Freedom. This really resonates with me because I think a lot of us are finding freedom in being able to express ourselves for who we truly are. Freedom to me represents Sagittarius, which is the energy of the 9th house, which is very significant of travel, higher learning, philosophy, just this element of stepping into yourself, stepping into a higher and more evolved version of yourself. And Taurus, being the grounded earth sign that it is, it really has this embodiment into this spiritual world. And I think that Sagittarius on the other end of things is very fluid, and it's fire and it's movement and energetic. So almost like the combination of these two, where we're really coming into an evolved version of self, where we're allowing fun and freedom and expression to actually guide our emotions instead of this heavy energy of moving one foot in front of the other, taking physical steps literally to achieve what we want. This is almost like when we align to this energy, we can really just manifest and bring it in because our energy is aligned to our soul, which means that we're sending a different frequency out into the universe, and the universe can actually respond to that. So I'm really feeling that energy as sort of like an overall theme. And let's see what else comes through. I do want to pick one more just overall oracle card for the new moon, because we also have some pretty significant changes with Mars now in Leo is a big deal, which just means our action planets are going way more forward. Yeah, intimacy. Okay, so a lot of us are I think a lot of us are reassessing our relationships, and this is very significant actually of the Taurus new moon energy with the Venus conjunction. You know, is this a commitment we want to go forward with? How are our current relationships? What is the relationship to self? And most importantly is this one, the relationship to self. We need to be really loving, kind, and compassionate to ourselves first before we can expect to get into a healthy relationship with others. So not only is it an assessment on intimate relationships, but also the one within. And because Taurus is ruled by Venus, I really think that this is a very, very strong theme. And so if you find that the relationships that you're having are infringing on your personal freedom, well, that could also be an indication that it could be time to end things and move on, just to find something that's more aligned to your soul and to your soul purpose. And also really important to remember that everyone that we attract into our life is a mirror, for good or bad. So if you see someone and they're bothering you and you have all these issues with them, they're bringing up something unhealed in us. And that can be frustrating because usually we think we're nothing like the people that we hate, but there's something going on there. Maybe they're triggering something inside of us. There might be a underlying issue. We could be giving away too much of our personal power, and every time this person asks us for something, we're reminded that we're giving away our personal power. So find how this feels for you and just begin to notice where you're still leaking out energy in your physical body, again ruled by Taurus, because the second that we really come together and seal up our energetic field, we're allowing abundance to come through without being leaked out. We're actually allowing the manifestations and energy to stay within our body and to stay within our field, because we've sealed off the bottom and we're not leaking our energy out to others anymore. And that's really, really important to understand. Let's see what else is coming through. Okay, Three of Cups, High Priestess, the Hermit. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, okay, so a lot of us are really putting down this Ten of Wands energy. We're walking away from hardship. We're walking away from jobs, relationships, people, and energy that no longer fulfill us, or that take away from our confidence, our self-esteem, or just burnout in general. Recovering from burnout, recovering from exhaustion, over responsibility, taking on more than we needed to for others. We're coming out of this. We're reclaiming our freedom. We're reclaiming our love to self. And when we do go on this journey and embodiment of freedom, we're meeting people. We're meeting new groups, new communities. We're coming together. There's this celebration energy. This Cups energy is very just emotional. We're feeling more emotional fulfillment. We might be getting new jobs, new just groups in general, people that support us. So go out there, go network, you know, go meet new people. This will be very fulfilling to you. It will bring excitement, it will bring adventure, and it will really feel that freedom and Sagittarius aspect. And I love this card for us, High Priestess. So she's coming in right in the middle. This is exactly what I think of when I think of just grounded feminine energy. She has been to the depths. She has seen the darkness. She has really been to the lowest points that you could go to, been hated on, hurt, boundaries walked over, things are feeling distraught, and she's come out the other side. And she also recognizes her beauty, her intelligence, her empathy, her kindness. And this goes for male or female. We all have a dark shadow side and we all have a light side. So when we are listening to our divine feminine, it means that we're listening to our true emotions and to what we actually want. And so this is what's going on for all of us right now on a soul level. We're all beginning to tune in to see what it is that we actually want, and finding ways to mentally overcome some of the tougher issues that we've gone through, to just find more balance. So this Taurus new moon is asking us to find balance within ourselves, find balance within our own emotions and our own body, because that's really what's gonna fuel this next stage. And we have the Hermit in reverse. So there was endings happening. There was a decision to walk away. There was a decision to exit, and the Hermit needed that time. There was a lot of us focusing on health, daily habits, relationships, Virgo energy representing the Hermit, and we spent a lot of time alone. A lot of us have been going on what feels like sort of this solitude journey of like people not being able to reflect our true feelings back to us, and that could be heavy. But we're coming out of that, and that's really reaffirmed by this Three of Cups energy, is we're leaving behind now this spiritual solitude moment and stepping into a higher evolved energy that's really allowing us to step into this new version of self and embody the freedom and self-love that we all deserve. So make sure that you guys take some time now to spend some time with yourself. Write out your manifestations, write out what you really want to focus on the next 30 days, and spend some time in prayer before this new moon happens, and really sit with your manifestations and meditate on them, because this is the perfect time to do that. And of course, if you guys need a more personal reading, I am an intuitive tarot card reader, so send me a message on Instagram. Sending you guys so much love and light. Take care.